Today, as I'm posting this, is the day before Thanksgiving. And I don't know about you, but in our family, Thanksgiving is a time of remembrance. You see, we think back over the year and talk about the things we've seen that have been blessings and encouragement for each of us. We also do what we call the thankful tree. Every evening, our family and anyone else joining us around the dinner table gets to write down something they're thankful for on a little paper leaf, and then we stick it to the wall around a fabric tree that Lorinda made. Our tree may be a little confused about what kind it is. Based on the leaves, it's an oak, maple, elm, birch, something. Anyway, if the truth is told, most holidays serve as remembrance events. Christmas is, for many, the remembrance of the incarnation, the arrival of God in human flesh. The 4th of July is a celebration of remembering our national independence. There are holidays for remembering veterans, administrative assistants, parents, and many more. It's not hard to see either how these various holidays serve as markers of seasons and the passage of time for many of us. Wow! Has it already been a year since last Thanksgiving? For the Israelites, holidays served a very similar purpose. Reminders, but specifically reminders of what God had done in the life of their nation, and markers for the rhythm and context of life. The distinction is that the first of these holidays was observed before the event it was a remembrance of, and it was observed with solemnity and perhaps a bit of anxiety. Chapter 12 says, "The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, 'This month shall be the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year for you.'" God then outlines all the plans for the Passover feast and the preparations the Israelites are to make for the 10th plague. Now on Friday we'll look more closely at the specifics of this, but today, as we anticipate a holiday of our own, I want us to think on this. Israel's holidays are not self-ordained. Between chapter 12 and the end of the book of Exodus, God prescribes the 4 major holidays of the Jewish calendar, and in doing so, God provides the rhythm and context of the entire calendar for his people. This is a significant theme of the book of Exodus, dependence on God, not just for rescue, but for everything, from sustenance to whether or not the people should even lift up camp and move forward. I wonder, are we willing to let God decide the movement of our lives? How much control are we willing to yield, not just to remember what God has done, but to allow him to continue to do what God alone can do? Now tomorrow I'm not going to be posting a video, but I want to encourage each of us to spend tomorrow reflecting a little bit on what steps God is calling us to take. How is he preparing to move in our lives, and how is he preparing to move us? Yes, remember what God has done, but reflect on what God will do. I love you, and I pray that today and tomorrow and all the days to come, you will be open to God's pace and movement for you.